I've been waiting to make this video since I've got to Thailand. Since I came back. Today we are going to the island Koh Lan. This is where you're gonna get to when you are in Pattaya. And this is the only island you should swim in Pattaya because I did mention in my previous video why it's not safe to swim in Pattaya. And you see, this is the very bottom of Pattaya city. This is where on the map I circled where the pier is, and as you can see the blue lines, that's the travel lines for the shuttle boats, which you do have to pay for. The road the journey is about 35-40 minutes each way, and don't worry, I'm not gonna talk in the whole video. I do recommend to bring your own water and snacks. There is a 7-Eleven and some other stores, but it is more pricier. Each beach have like little restaurants which just did not look appealing to me, so I ended up not eating on the island at all. I just bought some snacks when I was leaving, like chips from 7-Eleven, but that was it. So I do recommend to bring your own water or food if you're gonna get hungry. I did spend all day here, so arrived in the morning, and the last shuttle leaves, I believe, at 5. So you're not gonna be here all the way till night. I'll give you some more tips in a little bit later. So this is the first beach you're gonna see when you arrive at the port. Most of the people go here. It's very small compared to the other ones, but it's gonna be a lot more crowded than the other ones. But it's the first one you see, and you have to check it out because it is so beautiful. If you do want to stay here for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, that's fine. But I think it is much better to go to another one. However, some of them are a little bit far, and you either gonna have to take tuk-tuk car, or you can rent a scooter, or the scooter tuk-tuk, which is like one scooter driver, and then you sit in the back. But it's worth it. You're gonna have to because there's no other way through the island. I'm gonna put up a map and show you which are the good beaches that has really nice water, because I did research and some of them were kind of like sandy and not like this. Like, this is what you want. It's beautiful. The temperature is lukewarm, not too warm like some parts in Florida, but it's not cold either. So it's very easy to get used to. It's really nice. It's so good. You're gonna be in the water all day. Also, one thing I really wanted to mention is cocktails. Whenever you buy cocktails, they usually replace, like, let's say you get a cocktail with Bacardi. They replace Bacardi with something cheaper, so you never know what you're getting. So it's always a safer option to just get beer and open it, or they open it right in front of you. Get beer. That's your safest way to make sure that you know what you're drinking. So you're gonna walk through this little way, and here's a map. But I'm gonna show you the map I made in a minute. So this port has like the little village, the shops. This is where you're gonna get your tuk-tuk, your ride. There's no Uber, sorry. And there's other shops. You can buy clothes in case you forgot something, but it is like 4 times more expensive than in the city. So you see, these are the drivers. They're waiting for tourists. So this is the map. The yellow is where we came in. So this, where I'm at right now, this is the yellow part, the little village. And the bottom one, the very bottom one, that's the monkey island. But there's no actual monkeys there. Noel Beach, it's known as the monkey beach. Monkey Island Beach. There's no monkeys there. Sorry. Another thing I wanted to mention is the street food. The one they cook right in front of you. Often the raw meat and seafood, it just sits there under the sun with no cooler, no ice. So be very careful because Thailand is known for tourists to get the runs. I mean, you never know when it's expired meat. Yes, there are some fresh stuff when you go in the city. You've seen it in my previous video on night markets. They put the fish on ice, but not here. There was a dog, I gave him some treats and he had no idea what it is. So this is where I found the tuk-tuk ride, and there's gonna be a map right here that's gonna show the prices. Lies. Because they said it's that price per person if there's a group of 6 or more. So right here, there's going to be prices, how much it costs to take you to this or this. Otherwise, they wanted to charge us 300 baht per person. So we had to wait for other people to come, whoever wanted to go to the same spot we did. It's kind of frustrating because they know that you're only here for a few hours and they can use that because you're going to suck it up and pay whatever they say just to get to where you want it to go. So, yeah, come prepared. So it's a good 15-20 minute tuk-tuk ride to across the island to the beach, where it's like a little bit more private. These are the restaurants I was mentioning right here. There's restaurants, cocktails, drinks, food, normal food that you would get in the city as well. For these with the umbrella chairs, you have to pay. It's around like 150 per person. You can also rent these if you want. They're like 100 baht for a day, but you can negotiate with them if you want. See, like, it's a very long beach and it's more private. There's not as many people. So the first row was 100 baht and the second row was 50, but you have to bargain, and we asked for 150 for 2 on the front. So I got 2 on the front for 150 and saved 50 baht, which is like almost $2. It's a beer. After spending the whole day at the beach, went to the closest port, which is the second port on the island that is on the other side of where we came from. So I did a TikTok video about 5 random things in Thailand, which got almost 4 million views, where I mentioned that vaping is illegal. I found that information on the embassy, Thai embassy website, but a lot of people commented saying that weed, marijuana, is legal. Okay, so because you're gonna see a sign soon right here of the plant, marijuana plant. So weed is only legal to foreigners, to tourists, locals. For locals, it's illegal. So it's only legal for tourists. All right, let's see what we can hear in here.
ร้านนกแก้วอเมซอนไง
So that was it for Koh Lan Island in Pattaya, Thailand. I absolutely loved it. This was my favorite spot in Pattaya because Pattaya is a very party city and mostly for men. So this was like the only part that felt like a real vacation. Yeah. So that was it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more, do check out my actual vlogs where I show you stuff I eat and some streets I go to.